What's up, guys? It's your boy, the Tiger, with Paco the Parrot here, the co-host. Today is Saturday, February 1st, and we got a good episode for you. We are no longer Tiger Fridays, because we are Discussions with the Tiger. So here we go. Up first, our special guest. He was in a video that we already recorded. We haven't posted yet, because we're trying to catch up on all of our work. But our special guest, Devin the Wolf. I love it.
Other video.
I love it. We are at a different location. This is kind of like our second studio. It's actually Devin's home. So
It's actually a better studio because we actually have like a lot more shit we can do here.
language.
Don't make me. I'll go Silent J and Bob on this. You know what I mean.
So, starting off first, guys, we're gonna do a little ad thing where we're gonna remember Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant and his daughter Jean G, along with 7 others, including Orange Coast College baseball coach John Abatelli, his wife Carrie, and his daughter Alyssa, Peyton Chester, Sarah Chester, Christina Mauser, and the pilot Era Zambayan were presumed dead in a helicopter crash when traveling just over the mountains in L.A. He got a little low in some dense fog around 10 a.m. and when the crash happened, the brush fire was ignited, making it hard for emergency personnel to get to them. They have been confirmed dead. Kobe Bryant was a legend in his sport, but he was also a legend in his community and to his daughter. And our prayers go out to the families, including the families that were not just the Bryants, but everybody else involved. It's got to be tough for Kobe's wife at the least, because she lost not only her daughter, but her husband at the same time. So prayers, thoughts, concerns all go to the Bryant family and those involved. And hopefully they get through this tough time. So we start off on a sad note. Let's bring it up, and we'll go straight into sports. This is a sports episode. It's going to be a Super Bowl special towards the end, but we're going to start off with high school sports. All right, we're going to discuss each topic. I know that me and Paco are going to have a little bit more to talk about than Dev, but Dev, chime in when you're ready.
Okay. Lady Saturdays. Lady Saturday. I'm sorry.
The Lady Tigers on Saturday won against the Lady Bulldogs of Batavia, 59-24. Sorry about the typo on the script. I did not type this.
Okay, so then the Lady Tigers Monday won against Lady Trailblazers of Cincinnati, 47-31.
And I would like to talk about that one for a second. All right, the Trailblazers is an AAU team. That means all those girls are from a home school, and they're athletes. They're not the same as a high school team. This team the Lady Trailblazers have several national championships under their belt. Go.
So since when did effing homeschoolers have football teams and whatnot?
So that's what.
Is that an actual thing?
That is an actual thing.
What the fuck?
I've never heard of a homeschool football team per se.
I mean, apparently they're good if they got like 7 championships.
But
Jesus.
there is homeschool basketball teams. And if you look it up online, it's a whole thing. There's actual thing. It's like, have you ever heard of an AAU league?
No.
Okay, so that's like a summer league.
This
It's
is
like
AA Alcoholics Anonymous.
that's why there's a U at the end.
Lou, you're the audience.
Listen,
You're not
Salmon,
supposed to
you're
say
not in the
shit.
episode, okay?
Do your nails and hush.
But
Sorry.
AAU is like a select off-season basketball for like the fall and the summer and that. The homeschool teams literally, it's the AAU league that when all the kids go back to school, they pull all the homeschoolers together and make a team. And they have several national championships under their belt. They're a really good team. As you can tell, 47-31. It wasn't a big spread like we're used to with the Lady Tigers. It was close, and the fact that the Lady Tigers pulled out a win, it was a really good game. I wish you guys would have been there. It's the Lady Tigers are by far the better of the two teams right now. They're going to go really far in the state tournament like they always do. The tournament draw is tomorrow at 2 p.m. So we're gonna find out who we play then and where we play at. So watch the Voice Twitter for that information. They also play on Monday at Blanchester against the Lady Wildcats of Blanchester. It's gonna be.
They're not very original in names up here in Ohio, are y'all?
We got Trailblazers. That's an NBA name.
Back home, we had Mansfield Wolverines,
Okay,
North Dakota
Wolverines.
Griffins,
Okay,
with Southeastern Knights.
okay, we got all that too. The Kings Knights.
And
I don't know what it is.
Trailblazers,
I don't.
Wildcats, Bulldogs, and Wildcats.
Tigers.
And
You left out Tigers and
Tigers.
Lions and Bears. Oh my!
And
I
Cardinals.
don't think we have a Bears team. We have a Cardinals team.
Well, Cardinals I can get. That's pretty cool. Tigers and Bulldogs and Trailblazers kind of played out.
Okay. Anyways, moving on. Dev,
Boys Tigers Monday had a crosstown shootout where the boys fell to the Cardinals of Felicity 61-50.
Let me talk about this game. First off, tonight the Cardinals pulled out another win, and they are 4-14. That means they have won 4 games and lost 14 of those games, and Bethel's one of those wins. And I hate saying this.
Y'all lost to the Bengals of
Hold on.
or high school.
Let me get this out real quick, though.
Sports.
I hate saying this, and you all know I hate saying this, but the referees screwed us in that game. Tenfold.
Okay.
Tenfold. It
Okay.
was bad. The coach. Let me put it to you this way. My dad runs the clock for those games. It was so bad that he turned off the clock before the buzzer stopped buzzing. That's how bad that game was. It was ugly, very ugly. It was also ugly against Homecoming, but Homecoming, the Bethel boys literally the score on Friday's
You know what
loss
you need to start doing?
literally says how bad they played.
You need to start recording these games so we can have playbacks and shit.
Well, if I had an assistant that would like to come record the games,
I'm
I would
busy, bro. I work
take
for a
it.
living.
Okay, because I can't record and announce at the same damn time. So, if you find a camera woman that we happen to be using right now that wants to come to basketball games and record,
She's not a single mother, but
I mean, I'm not throwing anybody out under the bus.
and she works for a living. So I'm told.
Salmon just opened up.
Yeah, Salmon.
Yeah, you got fired.
I
Yeah,
yeah, would you guys
literally-
call me Sam? I'm just gonna throw that out.
Like, you got fired for not being happy. Basketball might make you happy.
No.
No?
We'll
Sports
give
don't
you
make
something
me.
to do, girl.
It would. It's a lot of fun. And you
I
get
mean,
free.
on the other side, Dev ain't got nothing to do either.
Yet.
Yes.
Are you gonna
Yeah.
acknowledge there's a different camera woman, or are we just gonna?
I mean, I don't have an
We're under the
animal.
bus.
I don't have an animal name for her.
Yes, we did.
We did?
We came up with Koala.
Koala, yeah. We did. Didn't we mention her in an episode the other day?
Yes, we told her
Yeah.
that she's going to be on the
So
show.
we have a new camera woman. She's being extremely quiet because, she's...
Professional.
I didn't say it. But it is Casey the Koala. You can say hi real quick.
Too, anyway,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Have you heard
You
the
can say
funny
hi.
noise they
She
make?
don't want to say hi.
It is a weird noise. that koalas
They
make.
are not quiet animals.
Now, if they get, they're quiet in the majority of the time, but if they get to where they're making a noise, it's kind of a weird noise.
You know how everybody's like koalas are like really cute and cuddly? Yeah, piss one off.
No, so they're the Chewbacca of our era.
No, because Paco.
Thank you.
Paco never looks cute and cuddly. I mean.
Yeah, dude.
Moving on.
We'll find out tonight.
Thursday, the Lady Tigers won in their senior night against the Lady Rockets, 54-32.
That's Lady Rockets' C&E. I didn't put that in there. I typed that part up. That's why it actually has the word Tigers in it. But they 54-32. They ran over the Lady Rockets of C&E. To the fans of C&E, you guys, you were a lot nicer this time around. But watch the profanity, okay? I heard it, but I couldn't figure out who said it. So, just if you watch this, don't cuss.
No.
It's a game of kids in high school. There is no reason to cuss. It means
Was
absolutely
it
nothing.
the
in
adults
world.
or the players?
It was the adults.
The adults.
There was an adult behind us that let out the F-bomb, and we don't know who it was, so just in an open platform here on YouTube, don't cuss at a high school game. It's not worth it. And if I would have found out who it was, they would have been ejected immediately. Because, this is for kids. This is a high school game.
Well, if the high schoolers themselves get in trouble for cussing in school, why should the adults at a game be any different?
Exactly.
And plus, really, the sports in school are supposed to teach kids, no matter whether you win or lose, if you give it everything you got on the court, then it doesn't matter.
To have fun.
And you're supposed to have fun. Exactly.
It's supposed to teach you responsibility, respect, to respect authority, because you got a coach telling kids. Discipline, teamwork. Unless you wrestle, that's a kind of a single person thing. But teamwork, help each other out. And, the whole thing with, these adults, they're making it all win or lose. They don't let the kids, get any of that, because if they lose, they down them. If they win, they praise them. You should keep it the same all the way across the board. Also, fans, just a little tip of advice. The referees will not see everything, and not every time a kid picks up a ball to travel. I am so sick of being the announcer sitting there on the table that every 2 seconds, travel! Shut up. They get 2 steps to the basket when they do a layup, and they get to have a pivot foot. If you don't know the game to a T, don't yell at the game, and don't yell at the referees, because that is...
And 9 times out of 10, if the person has the ball, that's who the ref's looking at the most.
Right.
So, if he's traveling, I'm pretty sure at least one of the refs is going to see it.
Well, actually, there's something that a lot of people don't know. The referees actually don't watch the ball the most. As you know, there's 3 referees on the court.
I'm trying to help your case here, and you just fucked it, bro.
Let me finish. There's 3 referees on the court.
Sort yourself out.
There's one at the baseline, one at one side, and one on the other side. All 3 referees have a section to watch. So, those people are like, stop watching the game, they're fouling down low, 3 seconds. There's somebody there watching that. If he's not calling it, it's not going to change the outcome of the game. There's a lot of no calls that happen because it doesn't change the outcome of the game. And people yell at these referees, they get enough crap on their plate. And I've heard several referees say, no matter what call I make, I'm always half the time wrong. That's because it depends on what side of the court it went for. And the referees you need to lay off the referees, guys. You just need to lay off of them.
Right now on camera, it looks like you're playing with yourself, right?
Go type in.
Go type in Lynn 200. That's Brian's password to his laptop. I'm stuck in the hole. I wouldn't get up.
So we'll continue talking. The girls.
Should she stop recording?
No. So the Thursday game was the girls' senior night. We got rid of our seniors, and we're going to miss them.
L.
Okay. I don't know what that is.
LYNN200.
Who's Lynn?
That's my middle name. Don't forget that though. I don't like people.
Did you say 2 N's?
Loretta Lynn!
Did he say 2 N's?
Yeah. Where are you getting Loretta?
Loretta Lynn's a famous country singer, bro.
Okay. Cool. I'm named after my mother.
You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Thursday was their senior night, and we're gonna miss them. We got rid of 6 of our seniors, so we'll see how the Tigers play out next year. Again, come out Monday.
I mean,
witness this team while we got it, because 4 of these girls are going to go to UC Claremont. If not 4, at least the 3 are going to UC Claremont to play there. And this team's good. They're good.
Hey, bro, I wouldn't say get rid. They graduated.
Well, we're losing.
We're not losing.
They're leaving us.
You never know. You might be getting, 4 greatest players I've ever seen.
I've watched the JV. The JV won league, but you never know. Varsity's a whole different.
I have
beast.
no faith in none of your JV teams. I've seen some of them bitches play.
Well, you haven't seen this year.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I've seen football and soccer.
Oh, that's football and soccer.
Horrible.
So, Friday, the boys lost their homecoming game against...
Don't look at me like that, camera person. You think the
Against-
parrot gives a damn? I'm telling them how it is.
Language.
What? Stop hitting me like that.
The boys lost their homecoming game Friday to Georgetown, 51-35. The referees are not good, but 51-35, you cannot blame that on 3 guys with stripes. 51-35, you got beat. So, we're going to take a quick break because I'm thirsty and I'm not sponsored by Gatorade, so we'll be right back. What's up, guys? Welcome back from that brief intermission. We had to get something to drink and stretch our legs, and Paco just had to sit there. So, we're going to move into college sports. And we're going to start off with UC Claremont Lady Cougars get a big win at the Nutter Center over the Wright State Lakers, 74-59. What is so funny over here?
You know what it is.
Nutter Center. I'm sorry if you're a nutter and you're watching this right now. The parrot hasn't had a lot of sleep. I'm just a little nutty.
I'm done with you. So, the Nutter Center is where the Wright State Raiders play their home games. But Wright State Lakers don't have a gym, from what I hear. So they play at the Nutter Center, and the Lady Cougars beat them 74-59. Then, right after that, the UC Claremont men won over the Wright State Lakers 98-77. So we swept them on Wednesday. It was a hour and a half, well, almost a 2-hour drive up there with my father and James. And y'all know James.
Let's get out of here. Your battery's dying.
I got the Lady Wolf. She's no longer called the Salmon. She got mad at us, and I'm gonna have her plug it in. So, hey, Lady Wolf.
She's doing her nails, bro. You look at that.
Help her brother out.
You need to plug the cord into the cord by your feet because there's not an outlet over there.
There's an outlet right there that will reach.
No, it doesn't work. It don't? Okay.
You're making the parrot look fat on camera. I got this.
You got this? Okay. Boom shakalaka, and then the other half goes in. So anyways, we're going to talk about the Wright State Lakers while we get our script fixed over here. So the Wright State Lakers, I don't like you sitting up like that. Can you come back? So the Wright State Lakers don't have a gym, so they play at the Nutter Center where the Raiders do, and we swept them. And it was actually a really good game. A 2-hour drive with my father though with James is a little rough. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, an upcoming episode. Speaking of James, we haven't figured out where we're going to film it yet. I don't know if you're going to be with us or not, because you probably will not like this. We're going to visit somewhere abandoned. And it's going to be called Discoveries with the Tiger, because he doesn't want to do a studio episode to be a special guest, so we're going somewhere abandoned.
We're going somewhere abandoned? Why would you think I would not like it? I've been trying to get you to go somewhere like that for freaking years.
See, you want to go at night, paranormal. I'm going to get, possessed by something.
I've compromised. I'd say
during the day, and it's not going to be well-known haunted. It's not going to be a cemetery.
Where are we going?
Or, I don't know. Renee, the Fox said let's go to the crypt in Lebanon, but I'm not down for that because it's called a crypt. I'm not down.
That's not the wrong thing about that. But, I mean, you have to break into a crypt. That's illegal.
No, it's not breaking in. She has a letter from the mayor in Lebanon that we're discussing while our script gets fixed. Our backstage personnel get mad at us, but we'll talk about that in a later episode.
I don't think mad has anything to do with it. I can see the look on her face now, and it's terrifying.
She is a
Love
koala.
you.
So we're gonna move on now that we are plugged in. Thank you to the wolf. I love it.
He not only is our constantly cold. Fuck this shit.
So
he's also our technical guy too.
We're gonna move right on, like Paco didn't say nothing. UC Claremont Lady Cougars win big over the Campbellsville University Harrodsburg Lady Pioneers, 88-70. Please do not move the script while I'm trying to read it. My brain cannot remember all this.
I fixed it.
So, anyways, we were down by 25 at one point, and we came back.
I'll be right back.
And our special guest will be right back. So we were down by 25 at one point, came back to be down by 13 at halftime, and then had a 59-point second half. That's almost 60 points in one half for a team to win 88-70, punching our ticket to the national tournament at Penn State Fayette University. It's a 4-hour drive if anybody wants to go with me to the national
I've already
tournament.
been to Campbellsville.
It's not Campbellsville.
Oh, where are we going?
Penn State Fayette.
Where?
It's like a half an hour from Pittsburgh.
Like the city of Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Do you promise after or before can we go to Pittsburgh?
Sure.
Do you actually promise?
Yeah.
Shake on it. Put this in the video camera person for video proof. I'm going to Pittsburgh, bitches.
And then right after the Lady Cougars punched their ticket, the men win over the Pioneers 94-70. 94-71. That 1 point's probably important to somebody. They probably scored it. But we didn't expect the men to have any trouble winning this one. Our second string was in there for most of the game. They pulled out a win. Welcome back, Wolf.
Oh, the second string was in? That's
Hold
one
on.
that 71 points came back.
There it is. Anyways.
Eventually, we're going to start paying him to do that.
But the men win, and that's going to bring us to our next topic, which is something that you have been talking about all week long. So let us hear it.
The Super Bowl.
Zero emotion whatsoever. You could have been like, the Super Bowl, NFL, anything.
Well,
Like,
unfortunately,
the Super
you know, the Tiger shut it up. Unfortunately, no one's team in this house made it into the Super Bowl.
Bowl. I mean, they beat the Browns. Go Bengals.
Oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I guess I give a dog a do.
And they went into overtime with the Dolphins, and the Patriots lost to the Dolphins. Okay, so
Dolphins, you might have had a bad season, but you beat the Patriots. A cheating team, and you still couldn't beat the Dolphins.
filmed our sidelines.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, in the Super Bowl, we have the 49ers and the Chiefs. Tiger picks the Chiefs. The
Woo! Go Mahomes!
The Wolf picked the 49ers, and I picked the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs. And I'm a Cowboys fan, and technically they're sworn enemies.
Yeah, we got Chiefs for the Super Bowl. Oh,
that
ready.
is your thing.
Yeah.
I thought that was the Redskins. The hell was that?
You're a 49ers supporter. You should not be supporting us right
I'm
now.
not supporting you. But you were going,
I mean, thanks.
Mahomes, man. That's why I picked him. By far, probably one of the best quarterbacks this league will ever see.
What's that?
Mahomes.
Mahomes?
Mahomes, dude. Have you watched that boy play?
Mahomes?
Yeah.
My homies? Yeah, I've watched a lot of Mahomes play.
Coming back from a knee injury to go right into it and come back and make it to the Super Bowl. Hats off to the Chiefs.
But what do you think the score's going to be like?
Oh, God.
Because I know the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are like 13-2.
See,
I have to
I've been
fact
trying
check
to
it.
figure out who's favored, and I have not found anything online that doesn't come with a video, and I'm lazy and don't want to watch a
Oh,
video.
I can find out.
So while you look that up, I say Chiefs 30. Ooh, this is close.
Go ahead, keep guessing, bro.
Chiefs 35. 49ers 21.
That doesn't even add up.
Yeah, it does.
No, it doesn't. Chiefs 25 and the 49ers.
I said 35,
Uh-huh.
and then I said 49ers 21. That's my pick.
The gang's pick right now of the total votes of 991,000 people have voted on Yahoo Sports, and their vote is 44 San Francisco 49ers and 56 in favor of the Chiefs winning the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm. But what do you think the final score is going to be? That's what I was saying.
Final scores. I mean, if you look at the Chiefs, I mean, the Chiefs are 12-14. The 49ers are 13-4. I mean, pretty much. Pretty much, same record this year. I mean, I don't really follow the 49ers or the Chiefs, but I know I'm rooting for the Chiefs, but I have to give it probably to the 49ers winning overall.
Then the Chiefs aren't your pick.
I picked the Chiefs because I'm hoping the Chiefs win.
Okay, then what do you think the final score is going to be?
Like 30, 33, maybe 27.
Okay.
I hope it's gonna be. I like a close Super Bowl. I like a good Super Bowl. I don't like a blowout when it's like 37 to freaking 2.
And your picks, 49ers, what do you think the final score is going to be?
I think the 49ers are going to be at least in top 35 points. I think your Chiefs there are going to be mid-20s.
About the same.
See, kind of like flip-flopped ours.
I'm probably wishing I put money on this game.
So, I will say this, in all honesty, I'm kind of okay with whoever does win, because the Patriots aren't in it. We're going to see a different color confetti fall from the sky. It's going to be great.
Damn sure ain't the Eagles.
Hey, the Eagles won a Super Bowl recently. Don't diss my boys. That's my other team. See, ladies and gentlemen, I have two teams, Bengals, Eagles. They're in separate things, AFC, NFC, so I can root for both.
Okay, call us when y'all have won 5.
Okay, just because y'all are fancy with your little star, how far did you get this year? Nowhere. That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, well we had a lot of problems.
Yeah, that's no normal excuse of a terrible team. We got a lot of problems. We'll figure it out.
Was the Bengals' excuse?
We're Cincinnati. We don't need an excuse. I mean,
Yeah,
nothing good came out of Cincy since we got found. So.
Can confirm.
Have you heard any news about Tom Brady? Is he still on the play?
So Tom Brady is still a free agent. We will not know anything until after the draft.
What's the draft?
I don't know.
God, you suck at sports.
I'm not really an NFL guy. I'm a college, high school sports announcer.
Who cares about high school?
Everybody cares about high school.
I don't know.
According to our ex-co-host, The Lion, there's supposedly an ESPN channel that's nothing but high school. If you find it, let me know.
No, there's not.
No.
There's
This is a guy that
a
literally
segment.
couldn't remember if he went to the Lego store or Legoland.
I told you that. Thank
So.
you. Yeah.
I hate you. Alright guys, it's time for love, peace, and positivity. We're going to give this big guy right here the positivity because he's just full of positive vibes tonight.
You slapped my stomach.
And we're going to give the wolf... Give it to me. You're going to take love,
$50
and then
right there.
I will come in with peace. So, take it away. Lovey.
I've been seeing a lot of Facebook posts about Kobe Bryant and how he's passed away, but everybody's been dedicating a lot of stuff to him. A lot of people posting videos of dedicated shots to trash cans or actual basketball hoops. Been seeing a lot of positive love out there. I do want to say about the memes though on Facebook of what people think is comedy about it. It's way too soon to be joking about his death. I don't think that your dark humor is okay right now. Maybe somewhere far in the distant future, just not right now.
I mean, personally, I don't think, dark humor about someone's death should ever be acceptable. Someone passed away.
Agreed, but
Unless
it
it was
does
like that.
eventually come out at some point.
I remember when Steve Irwin died, and they had that cartoon sketch, and it was a cartoon sketch, and it was all these animals, and they were all like crying because they've either been captured or wrangled by the crocodile hunter, and I remember there was crocodiles talking about, and they were all crying. And there was the stingray in the very back. And this came out years later after he passed. And there was a stingray in the back. And it was, the Jaws scene where the old fisherman's in the back and I'll get shark on top. It was that scene, but recreated with animals, and the stingray was the old fisherman. It was like that. It's funny now.
Not really.
It's fucked up back then.
I don't think documentary about anybody passing away is acceptable ever.
I thought it
Like
was clever.
like when Linkin Park's singer committed suicide and people said, "Did you hear what the next album's gonna be titled?" The Floor. I'm like, really? That's not funny. That's someone died. How would you feel if you had someone that you loved and cared
Really? I
about?
didn't know no one joked about his death.
Yeah, a lot of people did. But think about it. What if somebody that you loved and care about died that you were close to, and your neighbor's sitting there making jokes about it? That'd tear you up on the inside. So don't do it to somebody else. Moving on to peace. Because, I'm a peaceful person. But you will catch these hands one day. Anyways. Peace. The other day, there was a basketball game of the Bethel Lady Tigers taking on the Williamsburg Lady Wildcats. And Blanchester came and supported both teams and cheered another team on. It was nice to see the crowd all together supporting everybody on the floor instead of us being mortal enemies for once. It was a really good game, and it was nice to see a peaceful game. You will catch his hands one day.
I asked if they, I hit him. I asked if he can catch his hands, so I hit him.
Positivity.
Positivity.
If you have any positive bones in your body, now's the time.
I'm the most positive person here.
I'm pretty sure the camera woman is the most positive person here.
How many times shooting this video tonight have I had at least 2 of y'all laughing? Okay,
Oh.
Making somebody laugh is not.
that's positivity because you're laughing.
You're not using positivity to make somebody laugh. though.
You were
doesn't
you were
matter.
a negative Nancy, and we were laughing at how terrible you were about it. That does not count.
It doesn't fucking matter. You still laugh. Positivity.
Language.
Look, you're smiling now. Positivity. Look at there. Positivity.
Can we get rid of him? Hey, Wolf, do you want to be the ghost? Okay, hit us with it.
Positive. That's all I had.
No, you gotta give something positive, bro. Like,
Positive.
yeah.
Positive. Actually, I have positive. We talked about this right before the video. It goes back to Kobe, but I mean, he apparently, I didn't know this. His high school jersey was stolen. I don't know when or how, but recently, due to his death, whoever stole it apparently returned his jersey for them to retire. Positivity. Mic drop. The parrot has left the coop.
I'm actually proud of you. You actually came up with something that had somewhat to do with the video for once.
I always do. You're sleeping on the couch.
The
No,
wolf?
let's be honest. No, I'm not.
No, you're not.
Lady Wolf wants cubs.
Language!
Hey,
Call me out like that.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. A little bit later, we're gonna find a way to sneak a picture of the Lady Wolf into the video. So, oh, there she is. We got the Lady
You're
Wolf.
cutting that out.
Well, it'd be like 6 hours of her putting on makeup and everything for her to get on camera for 5 minutes.
2
You realize
seconds.
it's right. 2 seconds, yeah. I was being generous with 5 minutes.
Oh, nice. This is natural, folks. I woke up like this. Well, I'm more like
That's scary.
this, but I woke up like this. Just flat black.
and if a lot of you are scared out there, I'm sorry for seeing me. If the camera didn't break already.
Hey, I'm proud of you. You just talked without your hand up. Movement, bro. Yeah.
Hey,
Now that you
Waylon,
poured it outward.
smack him for me.
Don't do it, bro. Red
Remember
alert.
the car ride to Kentucky?
Red alert, red alert. Don't do it. Anyways, moving on past
Bro
that.
code.
Just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, if you got scared seeing my ugly mug, it's because I love Halloween. I'm a haunt actor. I'm allowed to be scary at all times.
And they give you a mask. I don't even know why.
I don't get a mask. I just get blood.
You were in a pig mask when I
That
went through.
the night you, I do not remember you going through.
I stood face to face. I will stand. Oh, if I was still.
You're just not important enough for him to notice.
I don't know. If I.
In all honesty, there was a group of girls that came in either right in front of him or right behind him that I peeked out around the door
No,
and we
okay,
blew
okay,
kisses
hold on,
back
hold
and
on,
forth
hold
and
on,
whatnot, so I was targeting them.
No. For the people watching this video, let me describe what had happened this night. The group of girls was right in front of me, but they stopped and I had passed in front of them. As I am looking at you now, I was standing face to face with the tiger, literally like this, and he didn't see me. And I was literally going,
Pretty sure
Brian!
we had this argument in the last
Brian!
segment.
Yes, we did. We had this argument in, I think, every video.
Okay, we just need to upload that one so we don't have to have this argument again.
Alright.
We can do that, but we'll still have this argument.
We'll save it for the next video.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the closing statements. Do you want to let the wolf do it this time? Does he even know what to say?
No.
You don't have a clue what to say?
No.
I'll teach you someday.
He doesn't watch our videos.
Oh, he don't. You don't watch the videos?
I wanted to watch the one that
Well,
I
then
was
he's
in
in.
first,
Okay.
and then
well,
watch the rest of them.
You watch this one, okay? And you know we're obviously this is our
As
second
always,
stage. Nah,
practice
that-
love, peace, and positivity.
That's
bud.
not how it goes.
That's how.
Ladies and gentlemen, all scheduled topics are now completed. I hope you enjoyed your time with us today. Wish everybody a safe and happy weekend. And remember to spread the message of love, peace, and positivity. Until next time.
That's
We're out.
exactly how you close out every game you announce. Do something different for the channel, but be original.
It is original. It's my thing.
Yeah,
And
that's
cut.
the school thing.
We're out. Goodbye, guys.